What's up, everybody? Welcome back to On The Gas Show, and we are back with another video. Before we get started, I make sure to like, subscribe to this channel because we got a lot of badass content coming up. Right now, as y'all can see, this badass lineup, this Dodge, we bought it a couple months ago. It's been put up. It's time. I actually ordered some wheels for it, and it's headed to the valley right now because we're putting a really nice sound system over there with my boy Roberto at the auto shop. We also got the famous Gaps trucks right here. I know y'all haven't seen this truck in a while. This truck's been put up too at the house. Actually, last time we used it, Frank, was HPT Shootout.
Last time we saw it was HPT Shootout, April 4th at Houston Raceway. And don't forget, October 15th, October Truck Madness.
Yeah, it's going down. That was the last time that we actually used this one. Well, it's been put up for a while. This one also has audio shop sound system, but we've been having it for probably like a year, 2 years already with the same sound system. I think it's time for some upgrades. I'm sure I got a couple tweeters that are blown up. We're gonna take it back to Roberto. Roberto's actually gonna put a new alternator. This truck's been dead. Every time we want to turn it on, it's dead completely. I don't know if it's the batteries, maybe the alternator, but like I said, this truck's been put up for a while. So it's time for some maintenance and some upgrades. Also, the Chevy Raptor. Y'all may ask yourselves, why is it on the trailer? Well, this truck is also going to the valley for a light sound system. Now, I set it up in my head that we're gonna do something light, nothing too crazy. This truck is actually the daily truck, the work truck or whatever. I do want to keep my rear seat. I don't want to modify it too much. So I don't know what kind of speakers we can put behind the seat or under the seat. Once we get to the auto shop, I will ask Roberto. Where's your boy Perrillo at? So we got a little surprise for Perrillo. He's over there. So we got a little surprise for Perrillo. We actually bought Perrillo a truck. So Roberto hooked me up with this truck. He came across this badass 2000 model truck. He was like, hey bro, this truck is perfect for Perrillo, what's up? I was like, well, test it out, make sure everything works good and everything. It has a 6.0 transmission, rear end, gears, everything. It's a 2000 model, it's a pewter truck. Well, actually it's bought, we already bought the truck, but I haven't seen it. Once we pull up, we're gonna see it and we're gonna surprise Perrillo with a brand new truck. So y'all motherfuckers stay tuned, let's go. Perfect. Alright everybody, so we finally made it here to the valley after 8 hours. I don't know why it took so long to get here, man. We fucking took off at 8:30 and it's 4.
What happened, Alex? We actually stopped a couple of times to put gas.
Went to eat.
What's up, dog?
What's going on, homie?
You're looking real cute, bro, with your haircut and everything.
All the time.
I know you guys been asking for it. Finally, we get some content on the OG SS clone. We're right here with Mr. Gaps. I know y'all haven't seen Gaps in a while. I know y'all missed him. We're here. He actually changed spots. So here he is. ¿Qué onda, pinche viejo lesbiano chingado?
Ahí estamos con el pinche árbitro, de aquí lo ven. ¿Es que no pedo que
Anda crudo, anda crudo, viejo.
No, no.
Ya estás bien vergas. Mira, aquí te traje la pinche troca que te hizo, vato. ¿Te acuerdas o no?
Esta mera es. ¿Cuándo la llevas?
Para que me la arregle el sonido. Pero ya que está aquí, pues hay que hacer unos ajustes. Mira. Y esta es tu culpa y no me lo debe hacer gratis. Espérate, déjate cuento cómo está la cosa. Cortaste el mofle, me pusiste aquí y aquí estaba el mofle, güey. Se derritió. ¿Por eso lo traje? Y ni cómo hacerlo, arreglarlo, güey. Dije, chinga, aunque no se mira, pero yo sé que está ahí.
Sí, ya sabes que
sí, güey, desde que estaba alta, güey.
Entonces estamos malona como quiera, ¿no?
Perra.
¿Y la azul?
¿Dónde está la azul? ¿La tenemos aquí o no? Finally, we're here in the valley. Te moviste de lugares, ¿va? No, well, he's moving on up. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's moving on up. Yeah, you got, tampoco traes AC, perro.
He's got a door now, bro.
Back in the day. Oh, yeah. Okay. Okay, so esta es la parte original, todas las pistas.
Sí.
Es el color original.
Sí. Ahí está el sample que querías.
A ver.
Dices.
Este es el sample. Oh. Este es el color nuevo.
Sí.
So, you can barely see it. Can you see it on the camera,
Yeah,
Frank?
you can pick it up. This one's a little lighter, this one's darker.
So this is the new color, and this is a darker color. It's actually the same color code, nada más que tiene perlas y ¿qué más tiene diferente?
Tiene perlas, más perlas.
Tiene más perlas,
Sí,
nada
más
más. Vámonos. They look really nice.
Aquí está el bumper. Ahí está el bumper que querías porque
Pero ya está cortado.
ya está cortado.
Oh, está cortado.
Querías negro. Ahí está.
Okay.
Está cortado.
Last time that we went to go test crawfish, we ran over something, right? What is it, tacuache? We broke the
Oh yeah, we ran over a tacuache on the street over there.
That one actually has a custom cut bumper by Mr. Gaps. Well, we actually broke one of the corners. It's all taped up right now. I called Mr. Gaps. I told him we needed another bumper. He got us straight. This one doesn't stick out like it usually does. ¿Cuánto le cortaste?
Lo mismo que el otro que de la
Una
roja.
pulgada que.
Una pulgada y medio.
Okay. You can see right here, this is where he does all the cutting. Yeah.
The cut right there.
That's it cut. He cuts it a little bit. He does whatever. He shrinks it and it tucks it in a little bit, just like the red truck outside. Yeah. The original one. No sé cuál es la original. ¿Cuál es la original? ¿La azul? ¿O la roja? ¿La roja la original? Alright guys, so here it is. So it's not looking any better from last time. It still looks the same.
Ahí está toda. Sacar,
¿La marca o qué?
A huevo.
So we brought Mr. Gap some goodies.
Ah, ¿sabes qué? Le vamos a poner una a la roja también, güey.
Me la vas a mandar a la verga, güey. Mira, se mira bien mamalona, así clean. We brought Mr. Gap some goodies. Una blanca porque yo sé que tú estás lo blanco, güey. Traje una de las nuevas, mira. On the gas, esa es cachuchita, para que vaya.
Los Jordans.
Sí, mira, te traje una.
Ándale.
¿Ya tienes una blanca o no?
No, está con más.
Mira, para que maches. Yo sé que en la p usaban blanco, te gusta lo blanco. Te traje una roja porque no sé si tenía roja.
No.
El peor es de que te traje large, güey, no sé qué medida seas.
Miriam.
Sí, pues todo es large.
No, se va a mirar todo vango, güey.
Yo soy extra large.
No, está bien, jálame un bien.
I'm medium, but I mean, I thought he was a little bigger.
Sí, está más chiquillo, va.
Yeah,
Porque
he's small,
somos
he's
chiquillos.
smaller than
¿Qué pedo, güey? Te estás haciendo más chaparrito que él, güey.
Está pegándole más a las pinches puchas con la mano, güey. ¿Cómo es la mano, güey?
Ah, sí, sí, sí. No, ya te listo.
No me quieres hacérmela.
Aquí la solución más fácil y más rápida es que yo mande cortar el rin de atrás un cuarto.
¿Se da una media o no?
El peor es de que fíjate, aquí ya no cabe. Cortándole aquí atrás yo,
No, ya.
se va a estar más pegado aquí.
Y si corta, es la única manera que corte el diferencial. Lo va a recorrer todo para allá junto, ¿no?
Pues el diferencial se puede cortar,
Media pulgada.
Media
o,
pulgada.
o un cuarto.
pero es que no vamos a cortar el diferencial para cortarle un cuarto. Vamos a dar jale para cortarle un cuarto. So the issue that we're having here is that it ain't rubber right now, but back then it wasn't backed out from the rear, so it wouldn't go all the way down. So right now it clears, but when we air it out and we lay the frame on the floor, it tucks a little bit more and the wheel touches right here. So we can't actually drive it slammed because we're gonna pretty much fuck up the paint. ¿Qué más se puede hacer?
San Juditas Tadeo, viejo.
La pucha hasta de hoy, puchas con una mano.
Pinche viejo liviano, viejo.
Mira, oh, Está sonando el pecho.
No, hombre, traemos así este vato, ¿yo?
No, pues por eso.
Dale, Alex, enséñale.
Hombre,
Enséñale.
A ver,
Hazte para acá.
a ver.
¿Cuántos tienes? ¿Cuántos tienes?
46.
Mira, a ver, tú tienes 24.
Con una mano, güey.
Hazte, enséñale los dos. ¡Ah, perro! Mira.
Dame.
yo estoy lesionado. Ah, eso está fácil.
A ver, vaca la buena.
Antes de hacer una tripa.
A ver, que choque así la mano, así como está la mano.
Ah, también puedo, caer.
Apláudele, puto. Eso, verga. Le tiembla hasta las nalguitas le tiemblan.
Sí, no estás entrenado.
Oye, por eso tienes el pinche pecho de gallo giro, va tú,
sí.
mira. No estás viendo los pinches.
Dale, tú, Beto, ¿qué rollo, güey?
Ay, no. Ya estoy aquí,
¿Cuántos años tienes?
30.
Ya no puedes.
¿Qué onda?
So we have a little dilemma here. Our question is here now, we should keep bed liner in the bed or paint it blue, like just like the same paint on the truck. This truck already had bed liner. What I don't like is I don't like this floor. It'll look nicer. We can actually get the original floor, bring it up flat, and then bring it down here. But that means that we will need another bed. ¿Verdad? Otra caja.
Mira, para quitar el pedazo de ahí.
Porque no se lo puedes quitar al belaino.
Sí se puede.
No, le va a agregar aquí el piso aquí. The pattern.
Oh, okay, all the way up.
Sí. O sea, para que se mire con el mismo piso, sí. Y luego ya todo pintado azul.
Yeah, I would do it blue también. ¿Cómo ves San Judas Tadeo?
Sí se puede, más que
Claro, ¿qué pasó?
Ya no es Mr. Gas, ahora San Judas.
Ahora es el San Judas. Todo se puede, el viejo hace milagros.
Un milagro. Hago un milagro.
Dios madre.
Dios madre.
Trae la mente bien tuneada el viejo, hermano.
All right, guys. So we actually power coded the upper and lower control arm. We also power coded the spindle. We also got big brakes. I believe they're 16-inch Woodward brakes. You know, bags, control arms, all that good stuff. We actually bagged the rear because it wasn't bagged whenever we brought it over here. I know it's been a year and some change. Doesn't look like it's been much done to it, but you can see the big brake here. We also power coded the suspension on this one in the back. We notched the frame too because the brakes didn't work with the original frame. So we kind of notched the frame, made a little C-notch so the brakes can fit. Seems like we haven't done a lot to it, but it's been a lot of work done to it. But this truck should have been done a long time ago. But we came over here. We're gonna put a little pressure on Mr. Gaps. He's gonna start working on this. We're having a little issue. The wheel is rubbing on the bed when we drop it all the way to the floor. So that means I can't drag it. We have another option. Our option is cut the rim. It's gonna just delay us more. Or leave it the way it is. It's just don't drive it when it's on the floor. Drive it like this. Like this is riding height. It's actually the same rim. I mean, it works. Just can't drive it really, really low. I mean, it's gonna be really low. Can't drag it all the way completely, you know? Te lo voy a decir, güey, no. ¿Cuándo has visto San Juan con cachucha?
Nomás para que te quede la
Ah,
pusilla.
no, te queda el pedacito.
Ufa.
¿Qué más le hiciste aquí? You did a bunch of body work in the firewall, ¿verdad?
Sí, le tapamos todos los agujeros que tenía.
Okay. Oh yeah, we covered all the holes. So it has a nice slick. We also did the brake booster. As you can see here, now the firewall is nice and clean and slick. This is a badass blue actually. Mr. Gaps came with this blue. I do not have the paint code. We're gonna try to get this paint code so we can actually sell it. So we can actually sell it for the production. So anybody that wants this blue, it'll be up for sale. Orion finishes, just like we got that on the gas rate. If you have seen that 2021 build that we got at Fat Fast with the 30s, my people at Orion killed it with that paint code. It's a badass red with a bunch of pearls. It just looks badass. It looks orangey, reddish. You can see the gold in it. It's just real badass. If y'all looking to buy that color, it's gonna be up for sale soon. Shout out to my people at Oklahoma SRD Paint. They killed it with the paint job too on that one. They did, you know, in and out. They took it to
Some Trucking Nationals.
Summer Truck Nationals, and that truck killed it. I mean, it was all over the internet. I believe they're going to Slamboree this weekend, tomorrow, either today or tomorrow. If y'all in the Slamboree area, that's Oklahoma, right?
Oklahoma.
Last year we went to Slamboree.
Guys, we went 2 years ago.
2 years ago.
At the
That was a long time ago.
2020.
Yeah. It was a nice show, but it was just too calm for us. We're used to the fights. We're used to the drunk people. We're used to the burnouts. We're used to the racing. That one was just more chill, just park, talk about your trucks. We'll probably make an appearance probably next year. This year we had to work. We had to come over here, get an update on the OG. ¿A cuándo acabas, güey?
San Juditas Tadeo.
How TM?
¿Y cuándo es?
October 15th.
Viejo es milagroso de la
No sé,
madre.
milagroso.
Se puede.
Sí se puede.
Todo se puede en esta vida. ¿verdad?
Todo.
Yeah.
Todo se puede.
¿Y vas a ir para allá también o no?
¿Dónde?
Para Houston.
Si me invitan, que me invitan.
Oh my god.
Este vato quiere que vaya y lo agarre la mano, me lo lleve, güey.
Quiere que se lo lleve el viejo.
¿Vas a ir o no, güey?
Te va a recoger, vas a
¿Por qué no fuiste a Valle Control, pinche culo?
¿Ves? ¿Ves? Y aquí lo tienes a
Va,
una cuadra. ¿Qué chingados vas a ir para Houston ni amarrado
No
te
fue,
llevamos?
va, no fue.
Pues ya quita una cuadra, güey.
No me dices nada, güey. Vamos a
¿Ves? Te está diciendo, güey.
Vamos por ti, perro. Súbete a la verga la troca.
¿Por qué no
No me
fuiste?
compare,
ver.
ni
Andaba ocupado, güey.
Siempre que le hablo nunca está. ¿Dónde andas? Oye, está en la casa. ¿Dónde andas? Ando acá en la isla. Ando acá en las albercas, oye. Y luego le hablo, que es que no tengo feria. No repartes el billete, pues nunca no jalas, güey. Nosotros no paramos de jalar. So now, bed liner or paint. Bed liner, Gab dice que es de jale. But we want this look to look like a work truck. And if we paint this blue, this is just too blah, too plain, just too simple. I would say that it would look better if we can actually match this floor right here, like this pattern right here, and then go over here and then come down to here and match this too. So now we need to find another bed. Our Waka's gonna find another bed for us so we can cut out the floor, and then Mr. Gaps can do whatever he has to do here. And then once he does that, we can actually paint the whole bed, and it'll be just like right off the dealer, and it's gonna look really nice. Because this just doesn't look, I mean, it works, but it's not the on the gas way. We're not gonna do that. I thought it was gonna look a little bit better, but it doesn't. Perrillo actually has a bed in Pasadena. I don't know if he wants to let us borrow the bed.
Bro, you can take whatever you want out of that truck.
We got a bed.
We got a bed. Now, Waka's gonna find a bed here close. We're just here to just talk about the build, talk about the little touches that we need to add, just because there's a lot of things that you can do, and there's a lot of things that can go wrong too. So these are the little touches that at the end of the day is gonna look good. Now, with this thing, with the rear end, the wheels hitting here, I guess we're just gonna go for it like that, because if not, we have to take off this rear end, cut it more, and that's just gonna take longer than what it already took. We're just gonna leave it like that. I just won't drive it really, really low. This is driving height. This is driving height. So it's still gonna look good. That's another cool system that we got for this truck. It's this AccuAir stuff. This is pretty neat. E-levels. I think the new truck, the 2021, has this. I've not seen that truck yet, but I think I talked to Fat Fabs and I think we're using the same setup. This is really nice. This is actually really good. You can actually have settings here, 1, 2, 3. You set them up however right you want to do. This is for the front. This is for the rear. We hit this bottom button. It'll go lower in the front, as you can see. And then this one in the back, it goes more. Or if you want to lift it, you go up, and then it goes up. Isn't that neat? That's really neat.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. And I want to say these also connect to your phone, don't they?
Yes, you can actually download this app on your phone and you can actually maneuver it from your phone. So I don't know what kind of settings we got right now. So let's press 1. No, it didn't do nothing. Press 2. Okay, that's it. We do 3. Oh, it goes up. You gotta go to 1 and that slams it. Oh, that's ride height. So 1 is ride height already. All right, that's pretty neat. If you're looking for a badass system like this, make sure AccuAir.
Topig.
Topig went to SEMA,
Yeah.
2000 what?
We went to SEMA 2015, I want to say.
With AccuAir.
With AccuAir and Nitrous Express.
Yes, and you put that little clip, Lawrence.
Hey, welcome back to our 2015 SEMA coverage. I'm Del Yushenko. This is Lawrence Garza. We're hanging out here with his amazing F350. Lawrence, this thing is hammered on the ground, man. Tell us a little bit about it.
It's a single cab dually, as you can see. I got a little bit of engine work to it. It's 500 horsepower on the wheels. It has 24-inch wheels. Chassis Fab did a great work on the suspension, and I love the AccuAir suspension y'all got. The adjustability on it, I can control my ride heights. I can drive it very low to the ground. It's just something different, something fast, something I can enjoy towing. I just love the truck.
Man, it looks good. It's turning lots of heads. Now, you don't usually see big giant trucks like this, you know, on air suspension. What made you to choose air suspension over a leaf or a coil spring?
Just the ride on the air suspension is a lot better than the stock suspension. Of course, being a single cab is just rough. Being a 350, air suspension just rides a lot smoother. A lot of people say that lower trucks are worthless. That's wrong. They're crazy.
Oh, that's awesome. Well, you've got a great spot here at SEMA, a lot of traffic coming through here. How do you feel now that you're parked here and you get to see people admiring your truck?
It's just an honor to people to like my truck. What I build it for myself, but people looking at it, it's all over the internet right now. I'm just feel proud of it. I love it.
That's awesome, man. Well, hey, thanks for taking time with us. That's Lawrence Garza and his F350.
If you watched the past video, we went to the track and we fucking tore up the parking lot with the burnout trucks and the new giveaway. Remember, every $10 you spend will get you 1 entry to that badass giveaway. We do have a badass shirt coming out, and we do have some stickers coming out for that. Remember, the deadline for that one is September 18. So get your entries right now. You might be the next lucky winner. And we haven't decided how much money we're gonna do on the cash option. I'm thinking about 30. So 30,000 or the truck. It's a good deal, right?
That's the perfect number, 30,000. It actually gets you thinking too, whoever wins it, like, oh shit.
I want to appreciate everybody that comments on the YouTube videos. There was actually a lot of comments. I've seen some for 20, I've seen some comments for 25, I've seen some for 30, and I've seen some for 35. So we're gonna do 30. We're gonna meet right there in the middle, so we're gonna do 30. Every $10 you spend will get you 1 entry. You can win that badass truck or $30,000. The deadline is September 18. Go online, get your entries. Right now we're pretty much done here. Mr. Gaps is gonna start working because we need this truck done by OTM. The paint's gonna be done by OTM, but we still gotta put a new motor. As you can see, we don't have no interior here. We still gotta do a new interior, dash, seats, sound system, new motor, pro charger, exhaust, transmission. I mean, there's a lot of stuff. If you have a truck and if you're thinking about doing a brand new build, do not do it.
Well, fuck me then.
Bro, you're talking to the man right here.
Hey, bro, we're in the same boat, but this is different, bro. It's difficult. This is air ride. This is.
Hey, I know. I brought it here, bro. I brought it here.
So see, I know how you feel, but I have faith. You only got about $5,000 of expenses. We got a lot of money in this motherfucker. The OG will be back in Houston soon, so y'all wait on it, guys. He's gonna come out sick. Mr. Gap is gonna get down. Trying to get him more work, but he said he wanted more work. Un consejito que les quiero dar a toda la raza que nos está viendo aquí en el video.
Pues acuérdense, raza, que no se mire la pinche pobreza. No importa que no traigan un pinche 5 en la bolsa, pero que no se mire la pobreza.
¡Verga, ya! ¡Padre Robin!
All right, well, that's it right now. We do have a Cyclone, and we have a badass motor for that truck, and we do gotta go to Roberto's shop. We'll drop off these trucks. So let's go, cause it's hot. It's hot in the valley, bro. I'm sweaty.
It's super hot, bro. And you can tell you're from the valley when you're wearing jeans, bro.
This guy, he ain't even sweaty.
Yeah.
I'm chilling.
I'm over here sweating good.
For real.
Oye, si igual no es el chorro de agua, necesitas un churro, ¿qué? Ese es el problema.
Me leíste la mente ahorita.
Dale un primo.
Te voy a tunear la mente, puto.
Todo, métele 85, todo el Holly System y todo.
Nunca te compusiste, hijito. Nunca valiste verga. Pues es que chingada madre, Ale, nomás a ti se te ocurre.
I just got this bumper. He already dropped it, bro. What the fuck?
You got another one that's mine.
It's okay, we got several, bro. Don't worry about it. You fucked up anyways.
Well, y'all fucked up by telling me to go fucking do it.
It was Frank. It was Frank ideas.
Wait, this.
A little. It's okay. Mr. Gibbs.
Como quiera vas a ir.
Mr. San Judas will do the milagros.
¿Te dejó caer o qué?
Se le cayó la
Mato lo tiró a la verga de
Como
adrede.
quiera va a ir, ¿cómo se llama? ¿Tapado o no?
Yeah.
Andas valiendo verga.
Me tonto que soy yo.
¿Sabes lo que te falta? Te lo voy a encandilar al viejo bien sabroso. Vas a ver. Te voy a hablar.
Pronto,
Pronto.
Un año.
No, te voy a venir yo a molestar, güey. Todos los
¿Te
fines
va a
de
traer la
semana.
caja este vato?
Yo te checo eso de la caja, sí, la trepa, tráela.
¿Cuándo?
Pues ahora en estos días, mañana, el lunes la empiezo a talonear.
So where we're heading to now?
Right now, we are on our way to. There you go.
We might need those.
We might need the keys. We got a little surprise for Alex.
That's true. So we don't have to whisper now.
Yeah. This is the situation. We've been looking for a truck for a while. Last time that we came to the valley, we met up with some guys and we saw another truck that we were gonna buy them. It was a little bit more expensive. It was actually a Cat Eye. It was blue like the OG. It was dropped, 5.3, came down and everything. He didn't like it. He thought it was for me because I was like, I'm gonna buy me another truck, another project. He was like, nah, bro, I don't like it. It's gonna need a lot of work, blah, blah. I was like, well, shit, I can't buy it because then this guy, he even told me he didn't like it. So we didn't end up buying the truck. Roberto found another one. He called me up. He's like, hey, I think I found a truck for Perrillo. It's a 2000 model, 2001. It's a 6.0. It has transmission work. It has rear end. It has a bunch of stuff. It's a good truck. Let me test drive it. It needs some body work. It needs interior work. The drivetrain is good on it. So I was like, test drive it, bro. Make sure there's no rust on it. Make sure it drives good. Make sure it goes straight. Make sure the frame's not crooked if it's crashed or whatever. Well, it's clean title. It's good, the truck, but it does need a little bit of body work. It just needs a little bit of love. But it does have a 6.0 and it's a good start. We actually bought the truck already. Roberto test drove it. He said it was good. He bought it. Right now, I'm gonna tell Perrillo, like, hey, I'm buying another truck. And then I don't even know how I'm gonna tell him that it's his.
I think what we could do is let's let him drive it around. Because what we were doing last time was, hey, Alex, what do you think about this truck?
Yeah.
Take it for a spin. Let us know what you think. And he'll come back with his opinion. Man, it rode like shit, or it felt kind of funny, or this and that.
But
we let him take this one, and we gotta hope that he likes it.
that's the only problem. Then he's gonna come back and be like, nah, I wouldn't buy it because it needs body work or whatever.
It burns out, obviously. It's a 6.0, right?
This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get there, be like Roberto, blah blah, and then I'm gonna do some burnouts.
There you go.
And I'm gonna do some burnouts, and then I'm gonna get off, and I'll be like,
There you
Alex, you got your new truck, bro. Congratulations. And then we'll go from there. See his expression. Literally has no idea that this is going on. Like, he has no clue. He doesn't even know that I'm fixing to buy another truck. I'm surprised he didn't ask me, why are we taking the 3-car hauler if we're only bringing 2 trucks back? So I brought the Z71, the Chevy Raptor. I wasn't gonna bring it, but since we already hooked up to his trailer and we had extra space, I was like, fuck it, let's take it to the valley, put a sound system on that one too. But he didn't ask me. I don't think his brain works really good right now. Because if it was me, I would have been like, why are we taking the 3-car hauler when we're only taking 2 trucks? We're only me bringing 2 trucks back, he didn't say nothing. He's not expecting that I'm fixing to buy another truck. He's not expecting that he's even getting the trucks. The other truck that we had at Pasadena, it needs a lot of work. The guys at Pasadena are really busy and they're not gonna get to that truck anytime soon. We just decided that we're gonna give him a new truck. I mean, it works. He can actually drop it. He actually has some race stars. We actually have a nitrous kit. I mean, there's a lot of stuff at the shop that we can use. I think he got sponsored a wrap. Did you hear about that?
Yeah, I think he sponsored a wrap from here in the valley.
Yeah, there was a guy here in the valley that wanted to wrap a truck for us, and we told him that whenever Perrillo's truck will be ready, we'll bring that truck here to the valley and he will get it wrapped. But it needs, since the truck needs body work. So this truck is 2000. Remember, the truck that we got at Pasadena, it's a cat eye, and we have a brand new bed for that truck. So the bed that is in Pasadena, we can put it on this one. He can actually take off the whole front end on the one in Pasadena and put on this one, and he will have a cat eye. That will be up to him. If he wants the cat eye, he wants the bubble eye, whatever, he can choose. He can leave it cat eye, he can leave it bubble eye like the way it is right now, or if he wants the cat eye, well then he has a cat eye over there at Pasadena. I know he has some door panels too. It has door panels. I think he has a center console, but all the little interior stuff we can get, like the center console, door panels, the seats, that's easy to get. That truck's missing a headliner. The headliner is like $100. We can get a headliner. I mean, the little miscellaneous stuff, we can get that done quick. The problem was the big stuff like the drivetrain. Luckily, this truck has all that. So we'll see. Let's see how good it is, the truck. We already bought the truck, so it's too late. We can't back out no more. So let's just hope Perrillo likes it. Right now we're on our way to auto shop. Finally done with Mr. Gaps. The truck, there's still, I mean, there is a lot of work that needs to be done to that truck. Hopefully Mr. Gap can get it done. October Truck Madness is going down October 15, right, Frank?
Yeah, October 15. And if you want to sponsor, you want to reserve a spot, hit up Tiny at onthegas.com or this phone number right here.
Yeah, and Tiny is behind that number. If you want to be as part of that event, if you want to be a sponsor, if you want to spot, if you want to spot in the snake pit, if you want to spot in the car show, if you want a race spot, he can get you straight October 15. Save the date. Right now we're on our way to audio shop because we brought a lot of trucks that we need the audio system. We need the Dodge. We're gonna put a sound system on the Dodge. We're gonna put a sound system on the D71, and we're gonna fix. We're gonna do some upgrades on the Gaps trucks. That's why I'm bringing it over here with the auto shop. But the big surprise is that we bought a truck for Perrillo. Perrillo has no idea that he's getting a truck today. He thought that he was gonna go back to Pasadena and start working on his truck, but me and Frank been planning on buying him a new truck. We already bought him in the truck. It's at auto shop. Roberto tested out. He said it's good. It does have a 6.0, so it's gonna be a good truck. Right now we're on our way over there, but you're gonna have to stay tuned to the next episode. So make sure to subscribe, like. Remember, October 15 is going down. Remember, every $10 you spend will get you one entry to have badass single cab that we got giveaway right now. So yeah, let's go.
Perfect.